Alright, so hello and welcome back. So this is my outfit. I'm wearing this. I definitely don't feel too well because my sister is not here, but I'm going to try and just, work on the things or do the things that I wanted to do when she wasn't here. So I feel like when you're faced with a situation you don't like, focus on the positives of the situation. There's no situation that has no positives whatsoever. There's always positives to everything. It's so hard to find the positives sometimes, but there is positives. And when you focus on the positives, you're not going to feel too bad about the situation. Make sure that you don't focus so much on the fact that she left and focus on the fact that I'll see her in 2 days. So it's just the fact that the way she left was not very, very happy, especially since she's doing her eyes. But honestly, it is now just focus on the positive things. So, for example, she left. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on the things that you've never done when she was here. For example, I never walked around and just listened to music and sat down. I'm not saying her presence was a burden, it's quite the contrary, but I'm trying to focus on the positive things. Something else is just definitely I haven't done a lot of taking care of myself, or I haven't sat in the jacuzzi in a while. And yes, I need to work on being more grateful. I need to work on being more, working on my posture, my style, everything like that. And definitely working on being happier. I hate to even be vulnerable and talk about how, you know, um, on a regular basis, I feel like my stress has gotten the best of me. And I feel stressed all the time. But in reality, if you really truly believe in the things you repeat, for example, everything I have is from God, you wouldn't be so stressed. You wouldn't find your life to be excessively stressful. A lot of people say lives are different. Some people's lives are more stressful than others. However, regardless of what you are living, remember that you have to live without being tense. You have to live without always being tense. I always feel like pressure here, like always like this, just relax yourself. Remember that if one opportunity goes with your intelligence, you're going to be finding a similar opportunity. If you can make it up here, you can make it somewhere else, just the same amount. We humans, we create, God helps us and gives us. But we're the ones that work for it. If you're willing to work for it, it's going to happen. Um, yeah, and it is with each human, they have a certain type of intelligence. If they got to one place, they probably can get to the other. And sometimes you hold on to an opportunity so much that your hands are bleeding off that rope, and you cease to see the other opportunity without it. This can apply to everything. This can apply from relationships to life to any opportunity. As a person, have trust and also remember that you were so worried about failing a part of the proficiency, and you ended up failing the first part. Thank God it's the easiest part that I can get to redo. We get to do it twice with no penalty. But honestly, just remember, you just failed, and now all the stress has gone down the drain. Whether you got stressed or not, you performed the same. And the more you understand that stress is something to help prep you, it shouldn't be the reason that you're like drags you down and gets you not to be able to think. It's a positive emotion. Just don't make it go above and beyond, and focus on, there's a certain peace and silence that comes with living alone. If you can live alone, you're not going to be running around after random relationships. That's why I never look for a relationship, because I just feel my heart has no place anymore for anyone else. I feel like I've gotten to know people, and perhaps the wrong type of people, but I'm very happy the way I am and alone. And I don't know what brought me to talk about this, but all I know is that you have to definitely work on being tense, stressed, all these things. I just don't know how to work on it. I don't know how to improve it. And I just would like to just work on myself. I just, yeah.